Winterburn. Thomas, a nice ball to Smith. Smith trying to tee it up for Merson, does so. Merson gets in the shot. Oh, and Smith just couldn't reach it. It's slid across on an angle into that 6-yard box. Everybody missed it, including this man, Alan Smith. And in the end, McKnight is able to grab the ball. Brady now putting on the pressure again. A red wall in front of him. Flicks the ball into the air. Strodder's joining the attack. Dickens. Adams is there. Rosinia with a header. He scored! Oh my word! Hesitation by Adams. And Leroy Rosinia scores.
West Ham bottom, 28 points behind Arsenal, and the league had sprung a major surprise. To make matters worse, Tony Adams rigged his back, ruling him out of the league match at 6th-placed Everton the following Saturday. Gus Caesar making his first appearance of a season dogged so far by more serious injury worries. Arsenal also welcoming back Paul Davis for his first start since October. On the day, the Gunners simply breathtaking.
One of his characteristic breaks, and Merson in the centre, and Southall's not come, and Merson has made it. It's 9 goals in 12 games. Davis, nicely done by Richardson for Rocastle, and Smith has got the second. A lovely little header from Rocastle's cross, and a super build-up too on the right-hand side. It's 2 in 5 minutes. And Merson has got hold of that one, and Marwood wants it and gets it. Oh, and Southall has to kick it away. Everton corner. Clark's little flick back on, and Nevin. Oh, what a save by Lukic. Pat Nevin must have thought he was about to halve the lead. Quentin. And Sheedy on that left foot. Oh, Lukic needing 2 grabs, but kept it in. Well, the second half a good deal livelier than the first, thank goodness. Winterburn. And Richardson, a nice one too, and Richardson is in, and he's got it. That's the one he wanted. And a first of the season, I think, for Kevin Richardson. Pat Nevin then with it. Watson across goal, and Cotty, and is given a goal. Well, that's extraordinary.
But a standing ovation from the Everton fans greeted Arsenal's 3-1 victory. The Gunners had now blasted 29 away goals, 5 points clear of the Canaries, 18 games left, 11 of them at Highbury, including Sheffield Wednesday at home. Chance for revenge then for that September defeat. Arsenal going for a 5th straight win.
Beautifully flighted, it gives him the chance to turn and lay it back. And Merson again, Smith just couldn't keep it down. Caesar joining those coming forward. No Tony Adams or Bould, of course, for the little flick on at the near post, but interestingly the 2 replacements as central defenders, O'Leary and Caesar, have gone there instead as Marwood turns it in. And Smith, and that one he did manage to keep down, but Turner was equal to it. But Wednesday are under the cosh now. Smith going for that one. Oh, and it's run along the top of the bar from O'Leary. David O'Leary, who got the flick that time, and just touched, I would think, by Turner and along the top of the bar. Dixon looking to spread it out. And Winterburn setting up Merson. Oh! Well, it was the best chance yet. Sansom. And Verratti, offside not given. And Lukic doesn't come, and Wednesday have scored. An extraordinary break by Verratti, and Highbury stunned almost into silence. They appealed for offside. Verratti was suddenly through, Lukic hadn't come, and Gus Caesar crashed in but didn't quite get the ball, which nestles in the corner. So Arsenal straight back at them. But that was about the most unexpected thing that could have happened. First shot, I suppose, on target in 61 minutes, and it's gone in. Here's Rocastle straight away. And Richardson not far wide. Marwood. And Smith. Sansom there. Oh, not able to get the tackle in. And Merson, oh, and a marvellous equaliser by Paul Merson on the volley. Met it superbly and continues this tremendous scoring run. 4 against 4 defenders. Dixon down the right. And Rocastle, oh, it stayed out. Miscued the first time when it was laid back to him, and it seemed certain that we were going to see it. Out for Marwood. Marwood's cross. Groves, and Marwood again. All queuing up at the far side, but Turner has kept pretty well overall.
But Arsenal had still won just 5 home matches. West Ham at home. Paul Davis out with a thigh injury, which also forced him to miss out on his recall to the England squad for the friendly in Greece. Mickey Thomas back, Adams fit after his back strain, but Brian Marwood sidelined with a calf, replaced by Perry Groves.
Against Julian Dixon. Oh, brilliant skills from Rocastle. Gets the cross in and headed away by Gale. Oh, what marvellous skills there from the 21-year-old Rocastle. This is the sort of form that has got him into the England's team. Beautiful skills, dragging the ball past Julian Dix and Liam Brady. Still Arsenal 0, West Ham United 0. Julian Dix running over the ball. Ward with a cross. Oh, and Lukic got his hands to it. A well-worked free kick by West Ham United. Ward running off the ball, receives it from Brady. Made the space brilliantly, gets in the shot, and a good save by Lukic, although the save had to be completed by David O'Leary. Merson. Dixon's cross. Oh, and the keeper's lost it. Groves with an open goal. Oh, he's high and wide. Rocastle. Richardson with a shot. Came off Alan Dickens. Rocastle now trying to battle for possession. And Ince it is who comes away with the ball. And a good long ball. Oh, and a miss kick there from Dixon. Ward's in, he must score. Oh, my word. The little winger froze. Well, he'll be disgusted with that. Merson's cross. Came off the head of Steve Potts. Back in again by Groves. Oh! And the keeper didn't come for it. Gary Strother, the man on the line, falling backwards. I think if we see that again, mistake here by Alan McKnight. The ball played in, he didn't come for it. Came off the head of Steve Potts. Back in again by Paddy Groves. And Groves surely is the scorer. And showing us also the fact that they're quite capable of coming back and pulling the Gunners back. This is Merson though, through to Smith. Can he wrap it up? Yes, he has! It went under the keeper. Oh, a terrible mistake by Alan McKnight. Merson to Smith. Smith's shot goes under McKnight for Smith's 16th league goal of the season. Julian Dix accelerates between the two defenders. Oh, what a goal from Julian Dix! And that's his very first goal for West Ham United since his transfer from Birmingham City in March of last year.
McKnight's blunders would have cost him his West Ham place. Smith's 18th of the season, a full debut for England, would follow 4 days later in Athens. Rocastle again shone bright for his country, and the Gunners' confidence high going to Millwall. Marwood back, and George Graham's first visit to the Den since his 3.5 years there as manager.
Adams, caught there by Cascarino. Can he get the cross in? He's got the space. Chips it across, and Carter's there! 15 minutes gone, and Millwall take the lead. Work. Cascarino with a shot, and that wasn't far wide. Well, he knows how close it was. This man, Sheringham, has had a couple of opportunities to find the net. Oh, and a chance here for Smith at the other end. And he blasts it over the top. Smith jumping and not getting. Oh, and a marvellous goal there. Out of the blue from Brian Marwood. It started with a hopeful ball from the back. Alan Smith got a touch, I think. And Brian Marwood rushed in to slam in the equaliser. Certainly isn't an easy fixture. Great win there by Winterburn. Great challenge. This is Marwood. Winterburn's broken to the left. Tries to go it alone. And it's not away. Smith gets it. Oh, he scored! A complete muddle there in the heart of the Millwall defence. And Alan Smith forces the ball into the net.
Arsenal still 3 points clear at the top. Nigel Winterburn, whose tackle had set up the winner, must be close to the England squad, says George Graham after the match. The Gunners now one defeat in 18 league games and capable of beating even national teams at this stage. France coming to Highbury as a World Cup warm-up game. It turned out to be a Valentine's Day massacre.
Ball through for Marwood. Marwood going through. A good chance here. Oh, just past the post. Rocastle. Work his way through. Played wide for Dixon. Again, the cross coming in. Oh, and a brilliant save from Smith. Platini's still standing. He's stood there for the whole game so far. Merson. Oh, he's missed it completely. Hayes. Oh, what a goal from Martin Hayes. He shot Arsenal into a sensational lead here against the French national side. George Graham on his feet now next to Michel Platini. Groves warming up as well. Headed away there by Philippe. The shot coming in from Hayes again. So Perry Groves started his career with Colchester United. Now has the chance to pit his wits against the French national team. Here he is, showing his pace on the right. A good run by Groves. Here's the cross. Smith's there. It's a goal. 30 seconds or so of coming on. Perry Groves has created the goal, which puts Arsenal 2 up here against the French national side. Richardson, Adams, and Adams on the run now. Silvestri comes across. There's a goal for Quinn, is it? Oh, he's missed!
It seemed that Arsenal might miss O'Leary and Rocastle. Both went off injured, but the pair were past fit for the away match at Queen's Park Rangers, where a 5-man Rangers midfield, including debut boy Peter Reid, denied Arsenal a 9th successive league victory against London opposition.
Huge divots down there where Winterburn has got to make his run. Far side, O'Leary got the header in. Goal kick to Rangers. No goals this season for David O'Leary, but suddenly he was in a good goal scoring position, but they're over the top. Can he finish it off? Well, it needed a very good save indeed from Lukic to deny him. And Steen has certainly made a difference since he came on as a substitute down that left flank. Thomas. Richardson. Harwood. Oh, he lets it run through for Winterberg. Harwood's gone on a little sprint ahead of him. Merson tries to pick out Harwood this time. There's his cross. What a good one. And Spackman behind it. And Richardson heading it over. Smith, away he goes, the flank stays down. And Seaman saves well, pushed it out, and fortunately for him and for Rangers, there wasn't another Arsenal player following just in that point. Harwood and Merson had gone just ahead of that ball. Leary, ball kept in play. Rangers thought it was going to go out. Found Smith, and now here's Marwood. Oh, that moved about a bit as well. Still 0-0.
Watching Coventry City boss John Sillett claim there were cracks appearing in Arsenal now. Would the Sky Blues then exploit them the following Tuesday as Steve Bould returned for Lee Dixon and David O'Leary again moved to right back at Highfield Road?
Adams and Kilcline going for it. This is Bennett. Kilcline. Oh, and Speedy's there. And the referee's pointing to the spot. An amazing opening here at Highfield Road. Nigel Winterburn, the fullback, got himself into all sorts of trouble. He lost the ball to Speedy, then brought the Coventry striker down. And the penalty has been awarded. Brian Kilcline up against John Lukic. 90 seconds into this game. Kilcline with the opportunity to put Coventry in the lead, and he's failed. Didn't strike it too well, and John Lukic saved it with his legs. So what an opening to what promises to be a really important First Division game. Smith's trying to work his way through. Regis is there with a shot. Oh, he hit it well on the volley with the left foot, and John Lukic got down well to save at the foot of the post. Linked in by Winterburn. Bennett, oh, that was a foot up, was it? No decision given. This is Richardson. Rocastle. Arsenal putting their game together. And shot from Merson. Brilliantly stopped there by Steve Iglisevich. Oh, Merson. Stretching there. Merson in quickly. Smith. Merson, a good ball, finds Michael Thomas. He's got space here for the shot, gets it in, and a great save by Iglisevich. Well, that's probably the best opening that Arsenal have created all evening. Was flamed in. Handball there, was it against Bould? That's what the referee says. So Regis, the man going up for it. Steve Bould definitely had his arm raised. We'll see it again. Regis going up, and Bould, well, not sure whether it caught him in the face or on the arm. It can't be very nice for Kilcline having to wait like this. Brave man to take this on, up against John Lukic again. Can he do it this time? Yes, he does! He hits it with power and conviction.
Ref Howard Taylor had given the first spot kick with the linesman flagging for offside. He gave the second against Steve Bould, even though Regis appeared to be backing into him. It was Arsenal's first league defeat in 12, but Norwich had been beaten at Spurs the same night. On to Luton at home. The Hatters without a league win at Highbury in 29 years. Paul Merson struggling with an ankle injury on the bench. Perry Groves in, and not for the first time, proving to be the man of the moment.
Third of the season. Here's a chance for Arsenal. Richardson in the box. Good save by Seeley. Smith. Alan Smith. And not far over the top for Arsenal. And the Luton defence carved wide open then. And Alan Smith very nearly his 20th goal of the season. Smith, nice touch. Rocastle. Oh, Alan Smith. Oh, complete kick. Still got the chance, so Smith turns. Les Seeley, a good stop. Harford, good flick on, Wegerle. Oh, Black, first time we've seen him, and that wasn't too far away. Very much a rearguard action this for Luton Town. Defended superbly throughout. Foster and Beaumont, two full-backs. Tremendously hard, in comes the corner. It was Smith up, Groves, 1-0 Arsenal! Perry Groves has broken the deadlock at last. And no wonder those fans are delighted. It's taken a long time coming, but Perry Groves has broken this deadlock at last, his 4th goal of the season. It's been a good, honest battle out there. Now, Luke, Danny Wilson, oh! And that had John Lukic in some trouble. Good save, Harford. Lukic again, bravely off his line. And Luton striking back almost immediately. Smith back to Richardson. Leaves it to Marwood. Marwood, long way out. Oh! Les Seeley somehow got it away. Groves. Out to Rocastle's right flank spot. Marwood, left flank. Oh, good cross again. Smith must be number 2. Alan Smith came from nowhere. His 20th goal of the season in all competitions, and Arsenal wrap it up in the last minute.
Another late goal, plus Groves 4th in only his 3rd league start. 2/3 of the season gone. Arsenal 4 points clear, and 3rd place Millwall's first ever league visit to Highbury on the following Tuesday. Arsenal unchanged against the Roaring Lions.
It's a corner for Arsenal. Came off Alan McCleary. Bould and O'Leary in there again. Adams standing back, waiting to throw himself at any flick on from the near post. Served in beautifully there. The keeper only half got to it, and hit with great force by Richardson, but into the side netting, and it's a goal kick for Millwall. Riley and Hurlock between them. With those two in the midfield, there's no lack of competitive fight for Millwall. Mascherino plays it for Sheringham, just wide. That was a great chance for Millwall.
The day after the predictable tabloid cries of lucky Arsenal, Merson forced out of the England under-21s against Albania with that ankle injury. Rocastle plays in the Senior World Cup game. Smith impressed as a late sub in England's win. Into March, and Liverpool, now unbeaten since New Year's Day, 16 points behind those surely out of it. Forest also unbeaten in 15 league and cup games. Arsenal unchanged against them.
Said George Graham to me yesterday. Stuart Pearce. Pearce, oh, Clough's beat the offside trap. Nigel Clough must be. Nottingham Forest take the lead. Nigel Clough, after 6 minutes, his 14th goal of the season. Forest will have to withstand this pressure to survive. Marwood the corner. The flick on. Smith is there. Alan Smith's there. And that's the equaliser. 13 minutes gone. Smith's 21st goal of the season. Missed out a couple of moments ago, but made sure on this occasion. Yes, he can. Here's Franz Carr. Lovely ball by Webb. Carr, will he go alone? Franz Carr into the area. Beats Adams. Carr must be 2, yes, across the face of John Lukic, and Franz Carr, after 20 minutes, restores Nottingham Forest lead, but it was a superb ball to him by Neil Webb. Richardson. Bould, Chapman in there. Chapman, can he beat Luke? Chapman goes down. Now, was that in or outside the penalty area? Looked outside the penalty area, but it must be a booking for John Lukic. Professional foul, surely on the edge of the penalty area. We've seen players sent off for less than this. And big John Lukic, who isn't the sort of person to deliberately try and hurt someone, nevertheless brings Lee Chapman down, and the free kick given and the booking to John Lukic. Chapman goes past him. In fact, to be fair to John Lukic, I think he was trying to play the ball with his feet, and collided more than anything else with Chapman, but it had to be a free kick. Now, what will it be? A Cloughy bender or a Pearce pile driver? 35 minutes played. Arsenal 1, Nottingham Forest 2. Clough and Pearce over the ball. Clough steps over it. Pearce, it's in! Right through the wall, and Lukic looks disgusted. Kevin Richardson. Oh, and it was at the far post, Alan Smith, and how did Sutton keep that out? Marwood. Winterburn. Low cross this time, Wilson. Oh, Marwood, the thunderous volley off the bar! Bounced down, and what a let-off for Nottingham Forest. And things just not going Arsenal's way. He's held off the challenge. At least the newspaper challenge of various big names. Oh, lovely skill by Merson. Merson drives it in. Good save by Steve Sutton.
But a second home defeat, Forest rampant. It was their 8th straight away win, and Arsenal had picked up only 5 points in their last 15, while Liverpool had moved to within 10 points of the leaders. Charlton at home, Bould out with a knee injury, Dixon back, Davis fit again, and taking Thomas's midfield berth.
And Mortimer's unmarked in the centre if he can find him. Oh, he does! And Mortimer, a marvellous goal for Charlton! That's a super goal for Paul Mortimer. Charlton trying to build, Arsenal trying to build up down that left-hand side through Winterburn and Marwood as ever, but not getting very much joy tonight. They get a quick free kick here in towards Rocastle, and Boulder comes and collects it, and Rocastle makes it! Beautifully done by David Rocastle. Kenzie lays it short, and O'Leary hits it away. Back to the drawing board for that one. Marwood on the break. And Richardson, and Merson is free on the far side. Good cross for Davis. Oh, what a goal! Paul Davis, the header. And the upshot of it all is that he's actually given Arsenal the free kick there. It's a dangerous position. Davis and Marwood. Davis, deflection, oh, saved by Boulder. Winterburn may give him a first touch now. Terry Groves were actually tackling him to get the ball at last and chip it in. And Smith almost set up a chance with his first cross. Rocastle! Bob Boulder very relieved to see that one fly by. So just about 20 minutes of the second half gone. Arsenal still 2-1 ahead. The crowd would like another goal. And McKenzie might provide one at the other end. He's gone all the way and driven it low, and it's in! Steve McKenzie!
It was the first time Arsenal hadn't beaten Charlton in 10 games, and Norwich were now just 3 points behind with 3 games in hand. Liverpool installed as the new 11-8 title favourites, unbeaten in 12. The Gunners, with Groves swapping shirts with Merson again, had to win at struggling Southampton, whose last victory had been 18 games ago.
Smith waiting with a header against the crossbar. Terry Groves, Arsenal have scored. With 8 minutes gone, a great psychological blow for the league leaders, who've been wobbling over the last few weeks. O'Leary's header, now Marwood, put towards Merson. Rocastle outside him, plenty up for Arsenal now, David Rocastle. Still Rocastle! Fantastic goal! With a shot rifled in. Davis. Back stays down. is behind them. He's got support from Richardson. Now Rocastle playing it in early. Merson! Terrific goal for Arsenal.
The Gunners' 10th away win. Had Frank McAvenny chosen wrongly, he'd preferred West Ham a few days earlier after leaving Celtic. McAvenny wasn't to score for the rest of the season, and West Ham would go down. But were Arsenal now finally on the up and up? Or would Liverpool catch them? At the beginning of April, they closed to within 2 points, and Norwich was still there as well. Against Manchester United on April the 2nd, George Graham changed tactics. Steve Bould came in for Groves. It was a new sweeper system, and it would prove an inspired ploy.
It's a clip by Marwood. Leighton had it worked out, but it needed all his agility. It's the side of the goal that the wall covers, but Marwood bypassed that, but didn't get past the dive of Leighton. But here's Winterburn. That's a fine ball. Rocastle. Smith in the centre, Marwood as well, but Rocastle can go his own way as he showed at Southampton last week. And very nearly illuminated this match here with another show of individual skill. It was enough to get George Graham onto his feet. Marwood with the corner. Arsenal have done it, they've got the goal. Sansom. And again. It's an awkward one for Adams. Oh, and Lukic couldn't keep it out. Tony Adams has scored at both ends. It's 1-1. Another twist to the drama in the championship race.
5 of the remaining 7 games were to be played at Highbury, but a savage blow. Alan Smith broke his cheek, worse followed. A morning kick-off saw Liverpool beat Sheffield Wednesday. Arsenal had lost top spot for the first time since Boxing Day. Could they regain it 2 hours later at home to Everton?
Southall goes for it, flaps. Lee Dixon with a shot, and Arsenal go ahead. 3 minutes gone. Lee Dixon's first goal in an Arsenal shirt. And the Gunners are ahead. Just the sort of start they wanted. A message to Merseyside. Liverpool having taken top spot in the league this morning, and what a way to strike back here at Highbury. Southall came for the punch, didn't make a clean connection, and Lee Dixon through the forest of legs. I think Southall actually got a touch, but couldn't keep it out. Nevin. Oh, lovely turn by Nevin. Ball in the middle, chance here. Is that offside? Sheedy back into the middle. Another chance at the far post. Wayne Clark. It's off the line by Kevin Richardson. Dixon to Rocastle. And again. Oh, lovely run by Rocastle. Merson at the far post. Niall Quinn, 2-0 Arsenal. Niall Quinn's first goal of the season in his first appearance. And no wonder he's delighted. He's had great support today from the North Bank with Niall Quinn. Such a wholehearted player. Lovely work again by Rocastle, drifted past Trevor Stephen, across at the far post, and it was the little man who got up for it. Paul Merson and Niall Quinn, not with his head as many might suspect today, with his foot lashed it in. Will Everton test his defence here? No, they don't. And Tony Adams comes forward from defence and finds Paul Merson. Chance for Arsenal, number 3, Merson. Oh, and an inch wide with Thomas steaming in.
Dixon's first goal for the club showed the sweeper system could be an attacking ploy as well. It was Quinn's first goal since January '88, but 3 days later a Liverpool victory at Millwall took them top once more. Arsenal could regain the leadership at home to Newcastle, with Quinn and Marwood passing late tests to step out in an unchanged side.
Into the middle, Henry turns, and it's off the post, and O'Neill again can't force it in, and Newcastle scaring the pants off Arsenal at the moment. Second time he's managed to get a fingertip to it. Steve Bould now looks for Niall Quinn. Quinn's head down. Richardson, good stop by Kelly, and off the line, and chances at either end. Oh, lovely first time touch. Merson away. Rocastle, bottom of your picture. Ball slightly overstruck. Rocastle first time into the middle. Merson went for the return, and good save by the keeper again. Good football, Arsenal. That's more like a star befitting championship contenders. There he goes again. Richardson with a volley. It's off the line by Kenny Sansom, and touched over in the end by Andy Thorne once more, and Kevin Richardson denied an opening goal for Arsenal. Now Rocastle to Thomas, chance for Arsenal to break here. Merson, Rocastle in space, Richardson in front of him, down here to the left of your screen, into the penalty area, Michael Thomas, Quinn in the middle, Marwood there, Marwood scores for Arsenal. 69 minutes gone, and finally the breakthrough that the Arsenal fans have been craving for.
But news of 95 deaths at Hillsborough had filtered through, leaving the world of football devastated, the title chase insignificant. The Gunners immediately cancelled the home game with Wimbledon and waited to see if football would resume. A superb England performance against Albania ended the morning. The race for the title on again. 3 points between Arsenal and Liverpool, a two-horse race now. Norwich's challenge had faded before they came to Highbury on a sunny May Day bank holiday. Marwood was out, he wouldn't play again this season. But Smith was back.
Oh, that was great work by Butterworth, but still the danger from Winterburn. Yes! Nigel Winterburn gives Arsenal the lead. This is Rocastle. Oh yes, he got the man going superbly. Smith in the middle waiting for the cross. Oh, yeah, it was so close. There shouldn't be too much danger. Smith. What a great effort! Oh, my word, what a goal! A goal of sheer quality by Alan Smith. It wasn't even a half chance. The First Division's leading scorer scores something from absolutely nothing. That long kick from John Lukic. Watch Smith here as the ball dropped. Look at that reaction. Brilliant. Given away to Richardson. Now Merson, who's been very positive every time he's had the ball in this game. And again, and he finds Thomas. Oh! The crowd were willing it in. And it dropped agonisingly close to the post, with Smith pursuing it all the way. Ball given away by Putney to Smith, and now Rocastle, and Thomas is in support as well. Rocastle finds Thomas. Merson. Well, ooh, messed it up completely, and it breaks for Smith. What a strange goal, but they all count, and it's Smith's second. Brian Gunn will be the most embarrassed about that one. But Arsenal have scored a fourth.
I think actually the ball kicked up off the floor right into Gunn's face. Watch this here. It was a good shot by Merson, but not a lot of power in it. You can see it bouncing there, hit him in the face. And then Big Smith, who I feel has had an outstanding game, Alan. He's one of those players that is always involved. He's always getting little touches at things.
As the ball's spinning up there, Butterworth tried to clear it and hit it straight against an Arsenal man, and Smith said thank you. That's his second. Arsenal on the rampage now with Rocastle here. Yes! It's another! Two in a minute! And Arsenal celebrate. Goal number 5. Richardson. Gordon dispossessed by Richardson. Hayes again. Quinn is there and wanting the ball. Rocastle, good effort, good save. Quinn, good save again.
crowd of 28,500, the lowest of the season. The win, the best of the season. And with Liverpool only drawing their comeback game against Everton, Arsenal again drawing clear. Although 3 of the champs' last 4 games were scheduled for Anfield, including Arsenal on May the 26th. The Gunners' penultimate away trip at Middlesbrough. Borough 1 win in 16, suddenly fighting against relegation. Arsenal unbeaten in 6 and unchanged.
Oh, Rocastle almost in there. Merson shot, beautifully saved by Bould. Richardson. Rocastle's in there, the angle is sharp, the possibilities are there. Dixon may hit one through there, brilliantly saved by Bould. Dixon holds his head because he thought that was going for sure into the far corner. Cruising across there to take possession. Delicate little chip pass there to Davenport and now for Slaven. Now Bernie Slaven. Good save by Lukic. Smith's header. Hayes going in. Martin Hayes. A goal out of nothing for Arsenal from one length of the field to the other.
John Lukic hadn't been beaten now for 4 games, 4 straight wins. And although Liverpool won in midweek against Nottingham Forest and were now 5 points behind with the game in hand, their unbeaten run 20, Arsenal could win the league on May the 13th at home to Derby. Victory and defeat for Liverpool at Wimbledon, and the title would be for Highbury. Arsenal unchanged, George Graham's 3rd anniversary as manager, the VIP boxes at the clock end open for the first time. Liverpool trailing early on at Wimbledon, but disaster back in North London. Kevin Richardson could have put the Gunners ahead. Perhaps that would have settled the title there and then. But for all their whirlwind attacks, Arsenal looked anxious, and Derby struck back. Geraint Williams of Wales to international colleague Dean Saunders, the perfect finish. Once again, Saunders had undone the Arsenal defence. And try as they might to come back, Arsenal couldn't equalise. Mickey Thomas looks for Merson. The cross into the middle. And again, Richardson denied by England's #1. Of all the days to come across Peter Shilton at his brilliant best, Arsenal didn't want this one. Rocastle switching to the left flank for a little bit more room, cutting inside 2 defenders, the chip to the far post, and Shilton this time riding his luck, even with time to turn with a little smile to the north bank. Winterburn trying for another long-range effort, and Shilton saving his best till late on in the game. Still, Arsenal couldn't get back into it. Word that Liverpool were now leading at Wimbledon, making matters worse. Mickey Thomas trying to split the Derby defence. Paul Merson wide. Another chance for a little bit of room. Winterburn's cross shot. And Shilton once more denying the Gunners a precious goal. Even Tony Adams surged forward to try and create something. Paul Merson using his strength. And Alan Smith hitting the bar when a goal gaped open before him. Arsenal's feeling of desperation grew. In the end, they resorted to high ball tactics down through the middle, and Derby always looked likely to catch them on the counter-attack. A stumble by captain Tony Adams under pressure, and Dean Saunders, the little Welshman, does what he does best. He got a spot kick for Derby County. Little doubt about the decision by the referee. Arsenal crestfallen. A breather for John Lukic. But facing Saunders, he knew he'd have to be at his best, on his toes. Saunders, whose goal in the first half had put Derby County on top. Scoring the second to put the Skids under Arsenal's league title challenge. Just one goal perhaps could prove vital in the end. Alan Smith got it. Would that be an important strike as the season entered its final days? Liverpool had come back to win at Plough Lane On the 16th, they beat Queen's Park Rangers 2-0 at Anfield to inch ahead again in this marathon. The Liverpool fans singing "Champions, champions." Arsenal had to beat Wimbledon at home the following night, it seemed. The sweeper system dropped. Hayes back in for Steve Bould.
Oh, Winterburn! What a shot! Out of the blue! Oh, what a goal from the former Wimbledon player. Well, he's been here 2 years now, since he left Plough Lane, and I'm sure he'll savour this as one of his great moments. Right foot shot. Went like a dart into the top corner. Seegers had no chance at all. Alan Cork's there. Alan Cork scored! The veteran Alan Cork has headed Wimbledon level here at Highbury Stadium. Going to head after 15 minutes, don't forget. Pulled back to level terms after 32. A shot there from Merson! Oh, what a shot! 50 minutes on the clock, and no wonder Merson looks happy. His 13th goal of the season. The long throw came in. I think Smith might have got a touch there. And he turns to swivel and hammer that ball high into the Wimbledon net. Joseph charging forward. Joseph gets the ball across. Danger here for Arsenal. Oh, it's in the net! It bounced! And the scorer, Paul McGee, the debutant. Signed from Colchester just a few weeks ago for £75,000. Way by O'Leary. Falls through scales. Away though, this is Merson. Merson tries the shot. Oh, and a brilliant save by Seegers.
Had Highbury proved an elephant's graveyard? 14 points dropped in 12 games in '89. Liverpool won the cup. They thrashed West Ham 5-1. It looked over for Arsenal. They had a mountain to climb. The league table showed Liverpool set up for a 7th title win in 10 years. On Friday, May the 26th, Arsenal had to win by 2 clear goals at Anfield to steal the title. It would level the two sides on points and goal difference, but Arsenal would take the championship through scoring more goals. But they hadn't won at Anfield in 15 years. No one had won by 2 there since Everton in February '86. Liverpool unbeaten in 24, they'd won 21 of those. The bookies had them as near certainties for an historic double-double, but George Graham was always confident that the Gunners would get the 2 goals they needed.
Even when Liverpool then put 5 goals past West Ham, because that of course meant that you had to score 2, a few people might have given you a chance of winning by the odd goal at Anfield, but did the fact of actually having to score 2 make any difference to your approach at all?
Not really, because I mean nobody fancied us, so it took a lot of pressure off us, and that was probably one of the best things that happened, because we actually got the players into the right way of thinking, and the players were very optimistic. So we actually sort of laid some little tactics and the way we were going to play, and it worked according to plan. I was very pleased with the 0-0 result at half-time. I would have been more pleased, obviously, if it had been 1 up. But the most important thing was for Liverpool not to score. Then it was going to be a mountain, because then we'd have to have scored 3 at Anfield or even 4. So the 0-0 at half-time was more pleasing than what I think a lot of people expected us to be. Because I knew if we scored early in the second half, then we only needed 1 more. And it went according to the script.
Castle. And here's Barnes. Maybe a bit of space now to work a bit of magic. Rush. A flick on for Aldridge. And back again for Rush. Oh, driven with fantastic power there by Rush. But straight into the body of John Lukic. Staunton inside for Barnes. Houghton's made a little run for him. Here's Whelan. Tipped away by Lukic. Winterburn and Richardson behind it. Adams has made a darting little run in there. And Smith! And Arsenal have scored the Liverpool players are surrounding the referee, asking him to speak to a linesman.
The linesman never hesitated at all, Brian. I looked immediately towards the linesman.
Well, let's see here. Winterburn's kick and glanced in by Smith. But he's coming across to have a word with the linesman. Now, a crucial decision here. Well, Liverpool were claiming that Smith handled the ball. On the word of the linesman, so much will now depend. Ronnie Whelan looking on there. The goal's been given. And what a game we have now. The breakthrough by Arsenal. Their fans are delighted. The Arsenal bench wonder what happens now. Flicked across there on the far side. It was touched in by Smith. Merson. Richardson. A chance here. Thomas! And Grobbelaar was able to grab it. Suddenly Thomas totally unmarked, deep inside the Liverpool penalty area. And what a golden opportunity that was. And Grobbelaar just got down in time. It's with Aldridge. And suddenly Houghton through. Oh! Just over the top. And as you were suggesting, as Arsenal press forward and have released that extra defender, so the gaps might start to appear and the possibilities for Liverpool to restore that 2-goal lead. There are the signals, get forward, get forward. Smith is poised once more as he was to glance the header in. O'Leary is in there too, and Nicol is there to make the clearance, and a valuable one too for Liverpool. It's Arsenal's throw. The clock showing 3 minutes left, plus whatever time David Hutchinson adds on for injuries, of course. Perry Groves with a long throw. Adams was in there. Can Hayes get in there too? Hansen, as cool as you like, just stabs it away, and Houghton is pleased to get it away into the Arsenal half of the field.
In a way, if Arsenal are to lose the championship, having had such a lead at one time, it's somewhat poetic justice that they have got the result on the last day, even though they're not to win it.
They would see that as small consolation, I would think, David, but you can see we're now well into time added on. Just a few seconds away now for Kenny Dalglish. Unless Arsenal can mount something absolutely spectacular in the few seconds that remain. Nicol's in there, Barnes is in there. Adams has stopped him. Barnes has beaten Adams. Aldridge is waiting at the far side. Adams is after his man, but Barnes will not be denied. Yes, he will, by Richardson a moment ago, down and injured. Arsenal comes streaming forward now in surely what will be their last attack. A good ball by Dixon, finding Smith. For Thomas, charging through the midfield. Thomas, it's up for grabs now! Thomas! Right at the end! An unbelievable climax to the league season. Well into injury time, the Liverpool players are down, absolutely abject. Aldridge is down, Barnes is down, Dalglish just stands there. Nicol's on his knees, McMahon's on his knees. Suddenly it was Michael Thomas bursting through. The bounce fell his way. He flips it wide of Grobbelaar. And we have the most dramatic finish maybe in the history of the Football League. The top two challenging on the night. And the title possibly decided in the last minute of the whole season. But wait a moment, Whelan turning it in. And Thomas gets it back to Lukic. We played nearly 2 minutes of injury time. George Graham would love to get out there and play himself, and so would Kenny Dalglish. It's agony for them and for the fans. as Liverpool now, for so long it seemed in command. Set the final whistle. Arsenal, the champions. A momentous occasion this for Arsenal, coming here requiring a 2-goal lead and snatched it in the most dramatic fashion in the last minute of the game. A hammer blow for Liverpool, for the likes of John Barnes, who over the season have produced football of the most majestic standards. David O'Leary helps Aldridge to his feet, and Aldridge wasn't too happy with that. The Kop bravely and gamely applauding their heroes. But the winners are Arsenal, who've gone across to their fans, and they came, it seemed, without a chance. But the Gunners have kept their powder dry until it really mattered. They've denied Liverpool the League and Cup double. Arsenal then champions for the first time since 1971, the 9th time in their history. The first side to win by 2 goals here at Anfield since 1986. A superhuman effort against the odds.
Ecstatic scenes, the 4,000 Gunners fans in the sellout 41,000 crowd, delirious. The title was Arsenal's. The 18-year wait for the championship was over.
Can you remember what the feelings were down on the pitch and then in the dressing room once you actually realised that you brought the title back to Arsenal?
Well, it's just like a fairy tale, really. It's something you dream about. Hopefully, well, nicely now we've got videos. I mean, when I was playing, it wasn't around then, but videos now are good as photographs and good as articles, and you can replay them. But I'm hoping this is just the first of the big successes we're going to have at Highbury, and there's no reason why there shouldn't be more. So although we've got all these wonderful memories on video, I wanted to do it in real life. I want a reprise, you know, on the football pitch.
You'll be replaying
over the next few years.
You'll be replaying those scenes at Anfield a few more times then.
Oh, I would think so. I think Liverpool are still the team to emulate because obviously they're the most successful team in the Football League history. But I think now Arsenal are back among the top boys again. And as far as I'm concerned, we need to stay there.
The 2 pieces of silverware up for grabs. The Barclays League Division 1, the Football League Championship Trophy. After a 10-month trek, Arsenal had won the tightest battle ever by the tiniest of margins. Level on points, level on goal difference. They won the First Division Championship by scoring 8 goals more than Liverpool. How many strikes in the dying seconds of matches had proved crucial? Alan Smith against Southampton, Queen's Park Rangers and Derby at Highbury. How crucial had it been to press forward for more goals in the crushing wins at Wimbledon, West Ham and Forest. Every goal bringing the championship nearer, and as the celebrations continued at Anfield, every one of the 17 players used by George Graham had played his part. No more than Tony Adams, baited by opposing fans, lashed by the media, now standing tall, captain of the league champions. John Lukic, who kept his net intact for an average of 95 minutes throughout the season, and ever present. And still the fans sang, and still they wanted their heroes. Lee Dixon, perhaps, a polished season, missed just 5 games. Nigel Winterburn played in every match, 4 goals, many people's choice as England's #1 left-back. Paul Davis, a season ravaged by injury, but now an England man. David O'Leary, weeping openly at Anfield, a league championship medal at last. Steve Bould, his first season in an Arsenal side, always honest, always 100%. David Rocastle, now an England regular, Bobby Robson's young Eagle of the Year. Kevin Richardson, he played the last 37 games of an arduous League and Cup campaign. And as the tens of thousands lined the streets of North London for the cavalcade on May the 28th, the heroes were there for everyone to see. Dixon and Marwood, backs to the camera, facing the fans. They hung from the windows, they clung to the lampposts, just to catch a glimpse of heroes like Michael Thomas and Marwood, whose season was curtailed by injury, but 6 goals in the first 6 games of the season. The streets came alive with red and white. George Graham, the manager, who tasted league success as a player in 1971, the double year. It's better this time around, he said, even though he nearly lost the trophy. all the club's players on the championship winning bus, including not-to-be-forgotten heroes like Perry Groves every time he scored Arsenal won a game. Martin Hayes, whose goal at Middlesbrough could in the end have saved Arsenal's challenge. Niall Quinn, for so long in the wind, scored against Everton. Gus Caesar coming back from an operation to play a stormer at Everton. And Alan Smith, who won a national Golden Boot Award for finishing top scorer in the First Division. Michael Thomas, who scored the goal that won the league for Arsenal, holding the Barclays League First Division Championship trophy above his head. And George Graham, the manager, the Football League Championship trophy in his hands. Arsenal champions at last. A season studded with gem-like goals preserved forever on this tape, and now your task is to pick the best three in our Goal of the Season competition. The winners will get a free season ticket for the 1990-91 season, and we'll notify that winner by the end of the 89-90 season. What you've got to do is pick your top three goals, put them in order of preference, fill out the postcard and send it off to us. Goal number A, Brian Marwood against Liverpool in the Mercantile Credit Challenge Trophy on the 20th of September.
Looking for Smith. Smith turns it inside. Michael Thomas is there. Gets it to Marwood. Marwood scores! Oh, what a volley! What a volley that was! 81 minutes gone.
Goal B, Alan Smith in the league victory at West Ham on the 1st of October.
Groves, a busy player, finds Marwood. Alvin Martin with the interception. And there's a... Oh, what a shot on the turn from Smith!
Goal C is Michael Thomas's strike at home to Coventry later on that month.
Tony Adams forward into the same area. A little flick on by Smith, but well taken by Sedgley, the number 4. Speedy. Oh, bustled off it by Michael Thomas, and there's Thomas. Oh, that's brilliant, Michael Thomas!
Goal D is David Rocastle's crucial equaliser at Liverpool in the Littlewoods Cup in November.
Adams forward towards Smith. Thomas playing it to Rocastle. It struck, oh, a fabulous goal by Rocastle, and there indeed is the equaliser.
And goal E is Rocastle again against Middlesbrough at home a few days later.
Looks as if Arsenal are going to have to be satisfied with 2 as Thomas finds Rocastle. Oh, a little dummy inside. Rocastle still going. And what a finish to the afternoon that is.
Goal F has Young Player of the Year Paul Merson netting at home to Sheffield Wednesday in the new year.
Marwood and Smith, Cranston there, not able to get the tackle in, and Merson, oh, and a marvellous equaliser by Paul Merson on the volley.
Goal G, Brian Marwood's volley at Millwall in February.
Smith jumping and not getting, oh, and a marvellous goal there, out of the blue, from Brian Marwood.
Goal H has Paul Davis scoring at home to Charlton, this one watched by Bobby Robson in the stands.
Marwood on the break, and Richardson, and Merson is free on the far side. Good cross for Davis, oh, what a goal! Paul Davis, the header.
Remember that game that Arsenal had to win at Southampton? Goal I is David Rocastle's strike at the Dell.
O'Leary's header. Now Marwood. Hooked towards Merson. Rocastle outside him. Plenty up for Arsenal now. David Rocastle. Still Rocastle. Fantastic goal.
A fractured cheekbone didn't keep Alan Smith out of the title race. Goal J, Smith against Norwich.
There shouldn't be too much danger. Smith.
What a great effort!
Oh, my word, what a goal!
In the last home game of the season against Wimbledon, Arsenal needed an early strike. Goal K is Nigel Winterburns.
O'Leary. By the head of Joseph.
final one of the 12. What else? Michael Thomas's, the goal that won the league.
A good ball by Dixon, finding Smith. For Thomas, charging through the midfield. Thomas, it's up for grabs now. Thomas, right at the end.
So those the 12 goals to choose from then. Just fill out the enclosed card and send it off to us, and that season ticket could be yours. You know, it was an Arsenal squad who started the season with an average age of just 24. When the title last left Merseyside 8 years ago, half that squad was still at school. But on a warm Friday night on May the 26th, it was Arsenal graduating with honours at the heart of Merseyside, at Anfield. The long, long wait is over. Arsenal, Football League champions of '89.